stopped raining. It is a beautiful day here in Durrës. A little breezy in the 50s. But this is my view every day. Right now I'm walking the dog. He's excited to be out and about. Local fishermen. Okay. I had to pause for a minute while I cleaned up after the dog. But leave him alone. It's the off season right now, so it's very quiet. Things will pick up in a couple of months, but we are just going to enjoy this walk for a little while. So Durrës is the second largest city in Albania. I moved here October 8th, 2024. It is currently January 22nd, 2025. So I've been here a little over 3.5 months. And I'm loving it. Albania is a developing country, but it has a lot to offer already, and it's only going to get better. Very temperate climate here in Durrës. We're seated here on the Adriatic Sea, across from Italy. There is actually a direct ferry from over there in the port to Bari, Italy. It's an overnight ferry. It takes about 8.5 hours. Leaves at about 11 o'clock every night. It costs about €50 each way. €100 each way if you want a cabin. So a lot of people just choose to fly when they go to Italy from here because you can get a flight for less than €20 each way. But I'm going to take the ferry in the spring, and I'm going to take Ace with me because dogs are allowed. The only thing is that all dogs, it's not breed specific, all dogs have to wear muzzles while they're on the deck, which I think is a fair rule. I think it protects the other passengers and it protects dog owners. So I'm 100% okay with getting him a muzzle for that. So I do have to get him his pet passport, and then he'll be able to go. So that's why I'm saying spring, just so I can get everything in order. Plus, I don't want to go to Italy when it's cold. It's nice and warm here in Durrës. So I'm going to explore other parts of Albania. The south of here mostly, obviously, because I, again, want to stay warm. I'll visit the north when it warms up a little bit. As much as I would love to see Valbona and Teth with snow on the mountains, it's hard to get up there without your own vehicle that has chains on the tires, so I'd rather go when chains aren't required. And here comes Acey's buddy, one of the strays in the area. Sweet guy. I say Acey's buddy, but he's coming over to see me. Ace will play with him for half a second, and then he'll lose interest. No aggression, tail wagging. Acey just wants to play a second. Ace wants me to take him off the leash, but Ace is deaf, which is why you'll hear the noises that you hear come out of his face. He's deaf, so he can't be off leash, unfortunately. But we're moving next week to an apartment where we'll have a big yard, and he can play with 2 other dogs that live there. So anyway, this is my first video on here on YouTube. What can you expect going forward? Well, I will talk about my journey, how I got from Buffalo to Albania, how I decided on Albania, how I decided on Durrës, future plans. I will also talk about quitting my corporate job, what the plans are for a job now, and also I'll talk about my weight loss journey. I've lost over 140 pounds in the last 2 years, so I'll talk about that. And yeah, just kind of what it's like being in your mid-40s and making a bunch of major life changes all at once. So I hope you'll subscribe and like this and follow me on my journey. You might even get some tidbits about my dating history as well, as ugly as that has been.